All right, all right, all right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. How you doing? Give me a little wave, say a little hello. I want to make sure that you guys you can see me, you can hear me. I can see Sylvia and Betty waving in the background. Right, awesome. Good to see everybody. Okay, so just before we rock and roll, I want to make sure that the translation is good to go. So we have Hungarian translation under Russian, and we have Italian translation under Portuguese. So please give me a thumbs up if your translation is good. Perfect, awesome. So Hungary is good. Italiano, are we good? Give me a thumbs up, Italy. Yep, perfect. Awesome. Good, we're ready to rock and roll. How do you like my glasses? After a few months of denial, and every single time that I would pick up something to read, I started doing these. I thought, okay, time to face the inevitable, get some glasses. So here I am. But we're not going to talk about my glasses tonight, obviously. Tonight, we're going to firstly start the evening with something very, very cool, which is one of my favorite parts, which is starting the evening with recognition. Recognition. So Sunday night, I always love doing this course on a Sunday night because I believe it's a great way to end the week and also finish. The way that you finish the week determines how you start the new week. Now, obviously in secret, the great thing is our week finishes on a Monday night. So I feel it gets everybody focused towards, especially the last 24 hours. We call Monday, Money Monday, right? It's called Money Monday because what you do on the Monday determines how much money you're going to get paid in the following cycle pay, right? If you have a good Monday, if you have a productive Monday, you finish the week strong, then obviously 10 days from now, when your paycheck comes in, it's going to reflect that. So I want to start a little bit with recognition. I want to give a huge congratulations to Elvira, all the way from Hungary, for achieving bronze. Bravo, Elvira. Give her a virtual round of applause. Okay, I'm so proud of her for achieving bronze. I know this is just the beginning. But what's really cool is we had a very, very good week, guys. This week, we had 3 new royales. Literally this week, 3 new royales, a new silver as well. And I have a feeling we're going to be recognizing some additional ranks in the very near future. Now, you guys know we have a promotion going on right now to be in the limousine, to be on a VIP night in Madrid. And this promotion is running up until Black Friday. So there's a few weeks left, but it's also until the spots fill up. So when the spots fill up, they fill up. There's 10 spots in the limousine. And when those 10 spots in the limousine fill up, there's no more spots in the limousine. So it's either the promo finishes on Black Friday or until the positions in the limousine fill up, whichever one comes first, okay? And I believe we've just added 3 new people, 3 people in total right now in the limousine. I want to give a huge congratulations. Oh, I don't know why that didn't come out properly. I want to give a huge congratulations to people coming out of, actually, the street before in the limousines. Two people coming out of Hungary and two people coming out of Sweden. So, firstly, I want to say to my friends in Sweden, I see you guys stepping up. I see there's some good traction coming out of Sweden right now, and I'm very proud of you. I know this is just the beginning, and I want to take this opportunity and I want to invite a couple of people, our new Royals. We have three new Royals, sorry, one new Silver and two new Royals, that I want them to have the opportunity to share their story. So if we can start with Ferry, firstly, all the way from Hungary, who's just achieved Royale this week, and I have a very, very good feeling in the next few days, he's going to be achieving Silver and beyond. So Ferry, if you can unmute your microphone, I believe Gabor is going to be translating your testimonial. Ferry, here's where I would love to hear from you. And this goes for all the testimonials. When we're doing a testimonial, it's 3 key points. Your name and your background, like, where you're from, what do you do? 2, why you got started with Secret? What was your pain point? And 3, your results so far. So let's say, for example, I just got started with Secret and I'm sharing my testimonial. Let's say I just hit gold, okay? This is what it would sound like. Hey guys, my name is Efrosyni. I'm an entrepreneur by profession. I got started with Secret because I wanted to get my time back. Because I plugged into the training and I did what my mentors told me to do, I've now achieved the rank of gold. That enables me to pay for my car payment and for my rent, all through my Secret income. Thank you, Secret. Something along those lines, right? Because a rank sometimes doesn't mean much to people, but when you're able to quantify it, you give the rank more relevance and more power. So, Ferry, are you ready to rock and roll, buddy?
Yes, igen.
Bomba. Good evening, and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, akkor Gabi, mondom magyarul, jó? Szóval én eredetileg épületgépész technikus vagyok, és ebben a szakmában kellett a Covid miatt ugye visszajönnöm, és hát a miértem, vagy az, ami engem mozgat, amiből nagyon elegem van, az az, hogy ne kelljen így kétkezi munkát végeznem, és az építőiparban dolgozom, ebből szeretnék kikerülni. És ez motivál engem, ezért is álltam bele a Secretbe, hogy elérjem azt a fajta szabadságot, hogy időm és pénzem egyszerre legyen. De ugye tudjuk, hogy az embereknek a döntéseinek 2 dolog az alapja, hogy van rá elég időm és van rá elég pénzem, és én azt szerettem volna, hogy ez engem ne befolyásoljon. Tehát, hogy mindig legyen annyi pénzem, hogy az időmmel én tudjak rendelkezni. Ez számomra a szabadság. És ezt szeretném elérni, és a Secret...
All right, Ferry, slow down. We still need to get somebody to translate you, right? So let me get Gabor to translate you, okay? So everybody can hear your testimonial, and then if you got something more to add, we'll definitely get that added as well, because I don't want to miss something, okay? Gabor, are you able to come on and translate? If Gabor can't translate, Sylvia, can you unmute and translate?
Igen, hogyha még yes, if he's telling me again Hungarian, I'm sorry. Mondjad, akkor utána fordítom. Yes, I can.
Előről?
Igen, légy szíves.
Okay.
Jó, igen, mindegy.
Okay.
A Gábor csináld, jó? Jó. Okay, I'm sorry, yes, I'm on. I'm sorry, Efrosyni, I'm here. Okay, I'm listening.
Jó, oké, szóval sziasztok, Eszterle Feri vagyok, Magyarországról, Pátyról.
I am Eszterle Ferenc from Páty, from Hungary.
Yes, és eredetileg az én végzettségem épületgépész technikus, tehát vízgázfűtés, heating, venting, tehát mondjam.
I am building engineer to build any houses, the heating system and stuff.
Heating and ventilation, yes, and water pipe. Szóval ebből a szakmába kellett visszajönnöm a Covid miatt, és engem az motivál, hogy ne kelljen ezt csinálnom 20-30-40 éves koromig, hogy kétkezi munkát végezzek.
I don't want to do this kind of work to work for someone and create my work for my own forever. So that's why I wanted to change.
Igen, és az, amiért a Secretet elkezdtem csinálni, az az, hogy megadja nekem a szabadságot. Mégpedig azt, hogy
give me a freedom. I'm sorry.
Mégpedig a szabadságot olyan értelemben, hogy az embereknek ugye két dolog az, ami a döntéseiket befolyásolja, hogy van rá elég időm, és van rá elég pénzem. És én azt szerettem volna, hogy ez a kettő dolog nekem ne legyen akadály, hogyha én valamit szeretnék az életben. Legyen elég időm is, és legyen elég pénzem is, ha valamit szeretnék.
Okay, that's what I think. If to do something in our life, that's my whole goal, to have freedom and time, money and time. So that's the whole thing, whatever it's here all together. So that's what I want.
Igen. És igazából, tehát én ugye már építettem network marketinget korábban az előző cégben, az utazós cégben a Secret előtt, és tudom azt, hogy ha én beleteszek egy munkát valamibe, akkor késleltetett jutalmazás van. Tehát, hogy először dolgozom, és később jön meg az eredmény.
Network marketing is not new for me because he's been working on it, but now he's ready to build again.
Oké. És tehát én már így nyáron igyekeztem felvenni a ritmust, a fonalat a budapesti rendezvény után. Aztán ugye itt volt az Atén is, és akkor az megadta nekem azt a lökést, hogy egyre több energiát és fókuszáltabb munkát tudjak ebbe az egészbe beletenni.
I took time really after in this company, so I just watching, and after Athena I was ready to blow.
Így van. És,
jó, csak ennyi, hogy fordítottam egy röviden.
És igazából mostanában ezt, hogy hogyan csinálom, hogy hogyan csinálom magát a munkát, ugye az emberekkel kapcsolatban lépek online, akik írnak az én videóm alá, vagy lájkolják.
Okay, I'm really working in the net, so through computer, and I take some videos and I just put to the internet, and they just write some notes under my videos, and that's the way I just build my business.
Igen, elkezdek velük beszélgetni, aztán megmutatom nekik a videóprezentációt, és hogyha ott van kérdés, illetve hogyha tetszik nekik, akkor tovább megyek, összekötöm egy 3-as hívásba a felső vonallal, vagy elviszem őket egy nyílt bemutatónkra, ami ugye csütörtökön van Pesten.
Okay, the only one way I build my business is only through videos. I send some videos, and after I make some 3-way call, and I take them to the presentation in Budapest.
Awesome. Very amazing. Huge congratulations. Tell me one thing just before we finish off, okay? Because I've got a few more people I want to recognize. What is your goal with Secret?
Hát a 2024-es évre az a célom, hogy legalább egy 400-500 fős csapatot tudjak építeni, ez a közelebbi célom, a távolabbi célom pedig az, hogy nagyon sok embernek tudjak segíteni, hogy ők is szabaddá tudjanak válni ezáltal a rendszer által.
Wow. So his goal really this year, he would like to build, and the next year he would like to build 200 and 300 people's team, like all together, and after that to help people to get some freedom and money and just to wellness, but a good life. Bomba. Something like that. Okay, but that's it. I'm sorry.
Awesome, Ferry.
Okay.
I applaud you. Guys, congratulate Ferry. Give him a virtual clap or put some X's on the chat, okay? Congratulations, Ferry. I know that something shifted in Athens and everything started for you after Athens. And I know that's just the beginning. I look forward to seeing you on stage in Madrid.
Yeah.
So guys, now we're going to go over to, again, in Hungary again, to another amazing lady. I'm super proud of this lady because this lady, I have just seen her since the summer this year. She just caught fire. Something shifted inside her, and from then onwards, she's been on the billboard nonstop. She's been achieving rockstar back-to-back. She went and she hit bronze, then royale, and literally Not long after Royale, she achieved silver. And I know, Betty, I know you have some big goals, my dear. So congratulations, Betty, for achieving silver. And I'd love for you to share a little bit your story as well. Okay. Remember your name, your background, why secret, and a little bit about your results so far.
Oké. Sziasztok! Én Kossuth Betty vagyok, Pács mellettről.
Hello, I'm Kossuth Betty. The same place when Ferenc, when you heard before, from there. So it's almost the same area.
Biatorbányról, itt jók az energiák.
Here in this town, it's energy very good.
Mélyről jöttem, nagyon mélyről.
I came from really down, so I'm just came from down. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Van egy nagy álmom,
I have a dream.
vizuáltam 9 évvel ezelőtt.
9 years ago, I saw myself.
Nem megyek bele a részletekbe, de a lényeg az, hogy
Really, what it's important about my dream is
kb. 150 millió forint bukásba keveredtünk bele, és minden a lányom nevén volt.
I had a very large of amount when I have a loan. How can I explain? So I just give some money to pay back to my daughter. So my daughter has a big trouble through me.
Egyetlen egy lehetőséget látok,
I have one reason only.
Amikor 9 évvel ezelőtt én vizuáltam, hogy 10 000 ember előtt állok a színpadon.
I was dream about this. I was standing in the stage front of so many people.
Már ott vagyok, és a kulcs a kezemben van.
I'm there and I hold my key.
És bocsánat, Atén óta egyszerűen teljesen átfordultam.
I was in Athén and after that I changed my everything, so I was turned around.
Lézerfókusz, minden fontos dolgot elengedtem.
That's the only one thing what I focus on, and every else it's nothing matters.
Egy héten belül elértem bocsánat, egy kicsit izgatott vagyok. Elértem a szilvert, és holnapra is van egy célom, de azt most még nem árulom el nektek, de a hó végére minimum a platina a célom.
I achieved this range 1 week. I become silver, but I have a surprise, minimum platinum. I would like to be end of the month.
2024-re konkrétan a célom, minden adósságot kifizetni és körbeutazni a világot. Nagyon-nagyon sok új barátom van. Ennyi az én sztori.
My goals, it's definitely next year I want to pay every money what we own with my daughter and travel around the world. That's the only one reason why I'm here, and that's my goals. Thank you.
Thank you. Köszönöm.
Amazing, Betty, and I love your goal. I love your vision. But you know, the other thing that I respect about you, Betty, is your work ethic. You put your focus on where you're going and you're just doing whatever it takes. And that's the key to becoming a champion. It's having whatever it takes kind of attitude. So I'm proud of you. I know that this is just the beginning. I also want to say huge congratulations. We got a couple of people as well from Sweden, Annika and Janet. Annika just hit Royale. So congratulations, Annika, for achieving Royale. I have a feeling that Annika is also going to be building a very big story. And also Janet from Sweden for achieving silver. So I kind of feel like maybe Madrid so far, there looks to be a little bit of competition between Sweden and Hungary. So let's see who's going to win, the Vikings or the Hungarians. I don't know. Time will tell. But you guys know we also have one more promotion that this is only until we get 4 people that achieve a rank of gold or above. And this was again released in Athens. Will get to speak on stage for 10 to 20 minutes in Madrid. We're going to have 4 trainers. This is until we fill those slots in the month of October. I know there's 2 people getting really close right now. But the first person to achieve these and to qualify to be on stage to train with Muzaffar and Raymond and Janie Braun and also Eddie Head, our president, is Gabor from Hungary. Gabor, I want to say congratulations to you, buddy. I'm looking forward to seeing you on stage, training in Madrid in front of a few hundred people. And guys, I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of you train on stage, not just in front of a few hundred people, but in time, a few thousand people. And not long after that, I can't wait until we start filling up stadiums of 5 and 10 and 20,000 people around the world. I know it's a matter of time. I feel like after Athens, and I know that you guys feel it too, something shifted in the team. And I'm seeing a lot of new energy, a lot of new excitement. And all I'm saying to you is that the next few months are so critical leading up to Black Friday. So what I want to do, obviously you guys know that we got literally a few days left of the double QV promotion right now. This is a great way, guys, for all of you guys in order to achieve new ranks using the double QV promotion. We got what? 10 days left, 9 days left of this promotion. So make the most of it. Now, what I want to do is I want to go through right now and I want to share with you how to become an active, a powerful promoter, because becoming a powerful promoter is the one skill. Let me know if you can see my screen right now. Is the one skill that I remember a few years ago when I met one of my mentors. He said, if you learn to get good at this one skill, he said, this skill will multiply your income. He goes, you can get and make good money in network marketing, he said, but good money is never going to give you freedom. He said, if you want to have freedom, it needs to come down to creating such a powerful rhythm in your team, such a powerful buzz and energy in your team when everybody's marching to the same beat. And in order to get good at that, he said, you got to get good at putting people in events. You have to master the art of promoting, he said. Invitation will create addition in your team. Promoting will create multiplication. Now, Ferry said, I want to put a few hundred people in the team over the next few months. Now, if Ferry went out and he did addition and he enrolled 300 people over the next, I don't know, we've got 3 months left till the end of the year, right? We got a few days in October, we got November and December. For him to put a few hundred people in the team addition, it's possible, it's feasible for sure. But you know what's really going to help Ferry to achieve that goal of putting in a few hundred people is when he gets a few people running with him. How many people can you get to push play on a video? How many people can you get in your team to become inviters and get people in front of the information? What if you become a master inviter and every single week you're showing 20 new people? It's amazing, but if you're the only person in your team that's doing that, at some point you're going to run out of energy. But when you start finding other people that are running with you, this is where you start getting some traction in the team. Now, promoting doesn't just come down to promoting events. It also comes down to how you promote a product. It comes down to how you promote a getaway, how you promote an individual, how you're edifying and building something up. So if, let's say, for example, we're promoting, I know that our Hungarians, Very excited. Got a couple of great cruises coming up. I believe one is coming out of Naples, guys, in December, right? There's one cruise coming out of Naples. There's another cruise that is coming out of Miami in February. Now, if you want to see whether you're a good promoter, here's a number you need to start tracking. And I want you to write this down. How many people am I speaking to promote something? And how many people physically book what I just promoted to them? Okay, I'm going to say that one more time because this is really important. How many people have I physically spoken to in order to promote something? And the second number is how many of those people physically went and booked it. For example, let's say I'm promoting the cruise that is in February in Miami. And let's say let's say I have 10 people in my team, okay? And I called all 10 people in my team. And nobody booked the cruise. Am I a good promoter? Am I a good promoter? I spoke to 10 people in my team. Nobody booked it. Am I a good promoter? Not a trick question, guys. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Chila. Of course not. Because if I'm speaking to all my team members, but they're not taking action after I've spoken to them, it means I haven't promoted it. I've just informed them. Promoting means you've led somebody to take action. It's the same thing that if I'm presenting to a lot of people and nobody's joining my team, that means I'm not a good closer, right? Let me ask you something, guys. Who tracks their numbers? Okay, who physically tracks their numbers? Like if I say to you, how many people did you show the presentation to in the last 30 days? How many people did you invite in the last 30 days? Who can tell me with exact numbers what those numbers are? Who can tell me? Type it in the chat if you can tell me. Or Betty. Okay, so Betty, you wrote 77. 77 what? Is that 77 invitations? Is that 77 presentations? What is 77?
Presentation.
So Betty has done 77 presentations in the last 30 days. Amazing. Okay. So how many people have you enrolled in the last 30 days, Betty?
She's accounting.
7, 8,
8.
8. És elő van készítve 4-5.
And 4-5, it's gonna be a couple of days.
So how many in
It's gonna
total?
be. It's 4-5 is gonna sign in. Hold on one second.
No. How many
Four,
people
5
have
gonna
joined?
sign in the next 2 days.
No.
So it's
No,
altogether 13.
listen to my question. So listen to my question, right?
It's already 8.
8 people have joined already.
Yes.
Okay. So we always count what's happened,
Okay.
not what's going to happen, right? So that means Betty, out of every 10 people she shows, 1 person joins, right? On average. Okay. So if Betty wants to enroll another 4, she needs to show another 40 people. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Have I lost anybody? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me, right? Yes? Okay. Bomba. I'm saying this to you guys because I want you guys to start getting good at knowing your numbers, because when you get good at knowing your numbers, you can predict your income. I'll say that one more time because I don't want you guys to miss that. When you get good at knowing your numbers, you can predict your income. Get good at knowing your numbers. And if I say to you, I want you to be making $2,000 a month every month by December, if you're good at knowing your numbers, you should be able to know exactly what you need to do to get your income to $2,000 a month. Okay, so this is why I want you guys to get good at tracking your numbers. Now, the magic happens, of course, when you start getting people to the events, and I'm going to show you right now the best way to promote the events, particularly, and there's a reason that I focus a lot on the events, okay, is because what does everybody want, guys? Everybody wants freedom, right? Everyone wants freedom. Everybody wants freedom of time. Everybody wants freedom of money. Am I right? Correct? Okay. Everybody wants this type of freedom, but freedom comes down to how many leaders you have in your team, because leaders also help you to create passive income. Let me show you one more thing. Okay, I want to show you this, right? Because I want to show you the power of passive income, right? Have a look at this on the screen right now. Okay. There's lots of ways to create passive income. One way is, of course, to build it through your network marketing business. Another way is if you want to put your money in the bank and hopefully you get interest. Now, is there any banks right now in the world that are giving 5% interest? Nobody. Nobody gives 5% interest anymore. In fact, in some countries, there's some banks that also charge you negative interest. That means they charge you for keeping your money in the bank rather than give you interest, which is crazy. But let's say that in order for you to make $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month at 5% interest, how much money would you need to invest and put in the bank and hold it there to make $1,000 a month? Have a look on the screen right now. It's $240,000. $240,000 you would need to put in the bank at 5% interest, which no bank gives that anymore. Right now, some banks, you'd be lucky if you get 2.5, which means you would need $480,000 in the bank so you can make $1,000 a month passive income, residual income. I'm showing this to you because when you focus on the money from Secret, guys, and when you start getting the residual income, remember $1 residually is worth a lot more than $1 linear, where you're exchanging time for money. And that's what sometimes people miss in network marketing. They focus on the money, but they don't focus on the residual. The residual is what's going to give you freedom. The residual, when you get to $10,000 a month residual income, when you can sit there and go, I'm going to take 6 months holiday, and that residual income keeps coming in, that's when you start experiencing what freedom looks like. But in order to get there, we've got to get to the point where we've got leadership happening in our team. Here's what happens, right? When you're promoting an event, okay, here's the biggest mistake I see people. They take a banner, right? Like this banner here, which is our next big event, okay? And they post this banner on a Facebook group and they tag their team and they think they're promoted. Okay. That's what a lot of people do. I love social media, but unfortunately, I feel social media has made people lazy. I feel social media has gotten us to become lazy with our communication. That sometimes you call people these days, and what do? They send you a text. What's up? Okay. Instead of having a conversation with people. And it's very difficult to influence people through a text or through a post. Now, I want to share with you guys some key points when you're promoting an event. Okay. So, one thing when promoting an event is first you got to edify the speakers. You got to know their achievements and their stories. And I'm going to give you an extra tip. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. Know particularly the person to edify that's going to resonate the most with the person you're speaking to. Okay? Know the story of the person you're edifying, but particularly focus on edifying the right person to the person you're speaking to. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say I'm speaking to Ferry, okay? And I know Ferry is one of those people that, he's got his job. Like he said, he's an engineer, okay? But the main reason he wants to build this is because he wants to have freedom. He wants to have fun. He wants to have adventures. And Ferry, you want to travel the world, right? Am I right? Okay. So the thing is, I know Raymond and Jane and Braun, they were also quite doing well financially in their job. They didn't need to build secret for the money. The main reason Raymond and Jane and Braun build network marketing is so they can have freedom, is so they can travel the world. So when I'm sitting there and I'm edifying the event, I'm saying, Ferry, I can't wait for you to meet Raymond, particularly. You know what I love about Raymond, Ferry? Raymond was very successful before he joined network marketing. In fact, Raymond was an executive for PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, one of the biggest accounting firms in the world. Very successful, but had zero time. And Raymond is one of those people that just loves to live life, but he had no time to enjoy his life. Because he applied himself to the trainings and because he followed the system, now Raymond retired his wife, Janie, because that's what he did. He retired her first. And they're literally traveling around the world, living their best life. Now, check this out. I want to take it a little bit further. I'm going to have Raymond's Facebook onto my phone, and I'm going to be showing pictures of Raymond living his best life, taking Jenny to Santorini, taking her to Africa, taking her to all these really cool destinations. Now, what am I doing? I'm making Raymond's story relatable to Ferry's way. And I'm going to create a bridge, okay? Because now Ferry is not just focused on, oh my God, I need to go to training. Ferry's focused on, I need to go learn from Raymond how he created the life that I want for myself. Guys, type it in the chat, yes, if this is making sense, if this is clear to you guys. I want to make sure if you got any questions about these, right? Just type it on the chat. Or if this is making sense, just say yes. Okay? Because I really want you guys to get this between informing about the event, but instead of actually connecting and creating a bridge between the trainer and the person you're promoting to, you're making it more personal. Okay? Now, let's say, for example, I'm promoting to Gabo. Okay? And let's say I know that Gabor's got a different personality type to Ferry. So I'm going to focus on the personality type that I think would really resonate with Gabor. For example, Muzaffar, okay? We'll say, hey, Gabor, man, I can't wait for you to meet Muzaffar. You know what I love about Muzaffar? Now, when you're edifying someone, guys, don't exaggerate. Our truth is enough. We don't need to exaggerate or hype something up, okay? Muzaffar is a very credible guy because he's been in the industry for 28 years. And the thing with Muzaffar is that he's one of those guys that is very methodical in terms of how he teaches. But what I like about him is that he likes the good things in life. He's very goal orientated, and he's the kind of person that when he puts his mind on something, he makes things happen. And that's what I like about Gabor as well. Gabor is very focused. Once Gabor puts his mind on something, he really does whatever it takes to make things happen. So I'm going to talk about Muzaffar and what he's been able to achieve. I'm going to talk about if materialistic stuff appeal to the person I'm speaking to. I'm going to talk about the fact that Muzaffar bought his new McLaren. McLarens cost anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000, guys. That's not a car for anybody or everybody. That's a very unique car. And Muzaffar was able to buy his McLaren in cash. Think about that. Like, you know, Muzaffar's also got a bit of a watch collection happening. Just one of his watches is $50,000. Now, if I'm speaking to someone that is excited about things like that, I'm going to mention it. But if I'm speaking to someone that is not motivated by materialistic stuff, I'm not going to talk about that. So this is why it's important to get to know your team. Get to know what excites them. Get to know what turns them off so you don't focus on it. Okay. Like one of the things that I also love about Raymond is Raymond's a very sharp, very fun-loving guy. But you know, the other thing that I love about Raymond, he loves to help people. He's got the biggest heart. You'll see that as well when you guys meet him. And he's got one way of making people feel special. Now, if I'm speaking to someone that's got a big heart and loves to help people, they're going to be excited to meet Raymond. Are you guys with me? So you see how basically I've spoken and I've edified the speakers, and I've spoken about their achievements and their story. But more importantly, I made it relevant to the person that I'm speaking to. Now, the second part is you got to know the details. Because sometimes people say to you, okay, well, how much does it cost? Where are we staying? How much is the total budget for me? I like to take the thinking process out of the equation. So let's say, for example, I'm speaking to my friend Stala from Cyprus, and I'm promoting to her the event in Madrid. I will have already researched the best flights to catch to Madrid from Cyprus, and I'll know the budget. I will research where we're actually staying. Okay. Now, I know we haven't fully released the location of Madrid, but we will release that in the next few days. But at least I want to give her a ballpark figure so she can get something committed. Okay. Because people want to know what budget it is. So I've looked at flights from Cyprus, for example, to Madrid. They're a couple of €100. The event is a couple of €100 right now. With the accommodation, it's going to be another couple of €100 per person. So altogether, she's going to be looking at €600 or €700, right? So at least we get her committed for the flights now and the ticket for the event. We figure out the rest later, okay? Now, the other thing is by knowing the personality type of the person that you're speaking to. If I know, for example, Torkel, one of the things I love about Torkel is that he loves to have fun. He's one of those people that always has a smile on his face. He knows how to move on the dance floor. And he's also got a very big heart and loves to help people. So one of the things that I know will appeal to Torkel, knowing that he loves to have fun, loves to help people, is I'm going to talk a lot about, hey, you know what's really cool about our events? Is we have the best parties on Sunday night. Guys, who was at the party on Sunday night in Athens? Right? Wasn't that party awesome on Sunday night? I mean, it has been a very long time since I had so much fun at a party. I didn't get back to my hotel until about, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? But I had people that literally, because of that party, they're really, really excited about the next event because they want to have fun with us. I have people that were not excited about coming to a training event, but when they came to the event and they saw the stories and the testimonials, they made a decision to build this business. And because of the recognition, now they're taking consistent action. And if I hadn't pushed them to get to that event, they wouldn't be here right now. You heard Ferry's story right now, okay? In Athens, he made a decision and started to take consistent action. Betty, it was at an event, she made a decision and non-stop, she's been taking action. And in Athens, she even took a bigger decision. So different people will get different things from the event, but I want to highlight to people as well what they can expect from an event, and more importantly, why they need to be there. Because if Diego, for example, wants to achieve big goals and wants to leave his job, then I want to share with him that every single person that goes to our events consistently, not just once, makes an average of 10 times more money than the people that don't. So if Diego wants to make more money, what does he need to do? He needs to follow the people that are doing what it takes to make more money. They never miss an event. So I give him the facts, but I also give him the stories of Diego. He got to meet, Ferry. Ferry came to an event in Athens. He made a decision from Athens. He went and hit Royale. He's about to hit silver. And who knows where he's going to go because he was in Athens at the event. Diego, I need you to book Madrid. You know why? Because I believe you could be the next story, but leaders are born in seminars. If you don't book the event, you're not giving yourself a shot to be the next leader. Now, when I've promoted the event, guys, and I can see that someone's ready, what do? This is where you guys lose people sometimes. I don't send them the website and go, please book it. I don't do that. The same way I don't send people my website for them to go sign up. I don't do that. I go, listen, I'm going to take you to my website right now and I'm going to help you get registered right now. You know why? Because we're a team and I'm going to help you do this. Listen to my words. We're a team and I'm going to help you do this. Okay? I want to say that to him because I want him to understand, or her to understand, that I'm next to them for this journey. So then I'll go to secret direct events. I'll click on the event and I'll go, great. So Diego, give me your credit card details. And I'll literally get him registered for the event right then and there. Okay. So remember, you edify the events, you edify the speakers, you build a bridge between the person that is most relevant to them. You give them the details and then you ask for their commitment. It's like you ask for the clothes, ask for the money. If they can't book the event right then and there, then get them to book a flight. Get them to commit to something, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a little bonus tip. Once you've got them to commit to that, the next question I'm going to ask them, Now, Diego, are you just going to come to Madrid, or are you going to be on stage as gold, platinum, or something bigger by Madrid? Because I want people to come in with the mindset of what do I want to achieve by the next event, so we can start working together to make that a reality. Okay. Now that's another conversation in terms of how you create a plan. But guys, I hope that's given value to you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And I want to finish with one quick announcement before we finish off. Is that clear, or is there any questions that I can help with? Clear. Bomba. So I know from my friends in Hungary, obviously we have a Super Saturday that is coming up. And because I like to ensure that we do what it takes to help as many people as possible, and we couldn't do trainings in every single market, here's what we're doing. On the 5th of November, we're going to do our last virtual Super Sunday of the year. This is going to be just 2.5 hours online. We're going to have 4 trainers for these guys. Okay. We're going to have Muzaffar Nashvi and Melanie. So obviously you heard me talk about Muzaffar. Melanie, you guys know, she's my business partner in secret. She's amazing at getting customers and showing people the building blocks. And we play to each other's strengths. So she's going to be covering how last year we were, I believe, in the top 3 or 4, and the year before again in the top 3 again of the winners for Black Friday. And I would say a big reason for that is because of Melanie. It wasn't because of me. Melanie is just phenomenal at getting customers. So she will show her strategy of what she did in order to get a bunch of customers for Black Friday. Now, we also have Muzaffar Nashvi. This is a great way for you to get not just your whole team right now, guys, but everybody you get started between now and then. Get them in front of this training. Now, I want to give you guys a tip about this training. Don't watch it by yourself, okay? If you want to get maximum value, get together as a group and watch it together. Get together with your team. It's going to create energy. It's going to create camaraderie, okay? Now, Yasid, I'm so proud of this guy. Yasid is Colombian, living in Switzerland. Of course, he is everywhere. Guys, Yasid is on fire. Literally right now, he's at a big event in Zurich in Switzerland, prospecting like crazy. He's just about to pop a new Royale in his team. He's in full action mode. And I have a feeling he's going to be hitting some really good ranks over the next few months. And someone I'm really excited about, this lady, Angie Cuff. We haven't had this lady over in Europe yet, but Angie's been in network marketing for 25 years. She's been around the block. She's been with Secret since the beginning. And I don't want to take anything away from her story, but something shifted inside her a few months ago. And you guys know the residual income program we have in the US and soon in Europe, where you literally, if you hit 250, you get $5,000 residual every month. If you hit 500, you get 10,000 residual every month. Okay. And now if you hit 1,000, you get $20,000 residual every month. Well, Andrew went from 100 to 250 in 3 months. So she tripled her team in 3 months. Now in her 5th month, she's very close to hitting 500. Just that is crazy, to take a team from literally almost 200 people to almost 1,000 people within a few months. She's on fire, and she's going to be sharing her story in terms of what she's doing right now to create this huge momentum that she's doing. So guys, in order to, you need to register for this. It's free, of course, but you need to register. It's a webinar. So you can basically, I will post the link, but you can also click on the QR code here with your phone, take a picture of it, go into the QR code. It'll take you straight to the link in order to register. But you want to get everybody on this Super Sunday in the next few days as we lead up to Black Friday. We're going to have a few very cool things that we'll be able to share on how you can have huge momentum for Black Friday. So guys, hope you got some value from this. I've recorded it. I'm going to post it on our YouTube channel. So look out for the recording. Share this with your team as well. Have an amazing week. Remember, 24 hours left of Money Monday and 9 days left of the double QV. So make it count and see you soon.